Hi Libras, thanks for coming aboard. It's always nice to have you. Hoping you're having a fine day so far. Let's see what that person in your energy is up to. How they're feeling and what you're thinking and how you're feeling about the situation. Now, let's see. Somebody feels like they can open up with you now. Yeah, they feel like they've been kind of left out in the dark. They don't know what's going on, and they'd like to get back in the scene. They think that you absolutely hate them. And it looks like it's because they never opened up to you in the past. We'll see. They believe you're a really good lover. Very great chemistry between you two. Yeah, they enjoy that. Or they did. They have some sort of indecent secret about them. They're keeping something to themselves that they don't want anybody to know about. So that might have been part of the mystery. They feel that you're very unbothered. Whether you're bothered or not, they think you're acting very indifferent. And yeah, that's part of the reason they think that you hate them. You may not hate them, but they think you do. They're jealous of you. Okay, that might have been a quality that you didn't admire in them. And you may feel morally obligated to this person. Or someone in your environment, someone in your family, or someone you've been dealing with from the past. Or you've got an attachment to someone that now you may want to leave that person, but you feel morally obligated to them. Like it's your duty. Like I say, it could be this person in your energy, or it could be anyone around you. And some of you are just feeling the pressure. Yeah, you're feeling the pressure of all this. And things have gotten out of hand. You wish you could just move away. Yeah, we're talking about a person here that made you absolutely go crazy over them. And then they left the relationship. You might have been the one to end it, but they're the one that became distant. Let's just put it that way. And that must have hurt. You know, you might have learned your lesson here. If this person was already involved, the lesson is don't get hung up on someone who is already involved. Just don't do it. That's a huge red flag. If you're crazy about somebody and they tell you they're leaving somebody, make sure they leave that person before you get vulnerable and throw your heart out there. Yeah, if people are talking behind your back, talking, putting you down, especially that somebody that this person might be connected to romantically or sexually or whatever, if they're talking bad about you, this person in your energy, they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear anybody slandering you, talking bad about you. So that could be causing trouble between them and this third party. Someone that they're involved with. Another gorgeous day today. Let's hope they continue. A lot of you'd like to take this person back. You know, you kind of yearn for them. You had great chemistry and there was a connection here, but your self-respect just won't allow you to do that, to let them back in. You could be wanting an apology, or let's see, yeah. They hurt you. They hurt your feelings. They made you feel maybe worthless. So your self-respect just won't allow you to bring them back. You know, this person love bombed you, I think, at the beginning. They didn't take it as seriously as you did. You thought you really had something going on here. Yeah, they made you fall madly in love with them. You went crazy for this person. Well, you know, reading isn't for everyone, but it's specific for somebody out there. Yeah, they love bombed you, and knowing that, well, they weren't taking it seriously. They were kind of in the back of their head knowing that they were going to probably break away and move on, because a person's a player. They're used to playing the field. Okay. Libra, you're just naturally blessed. You've got guardian angels and ancestors. I think you're a very old soul. Been through a lot. Lifetime after lifetime. It hasn't been easy for you. Now you're special. You're kind of high. Well, you are. You're high up in the spiritual realm. And you're just naturally blessed now. I think you've created great karma for yourself. And you're looked on very favorably, loved. You could be reuniting with this person on a friendship level, or some other past person from your, from the past that you've known, that it's come back into your life again, and you could become more friends with them now than you used to be. You've always liked this person. If it's another person besides this one, you could just put this one on your friends list too. But I'm getting the vibe here that someone from your past is reaching out to you, or will be reaching out to you. And you've always liked this person, but now you're thinking, wondering, could this possibly be a romantic interest? And so you're friends, you've connected, or you will. And that's how it may start out. Or it may not go anywhere, but this is just a little message. Yeah. You could be soon laughing and enjoying yourself with a new person, and forgetting this past person here, or the person that's in your energy. So those of you who have been brokenhearted and trying to heal and wanting a new love in your life, you're ready, you're at that stage. Looks like you're going to be getting that new love. Or at least enjoying the company of someone here. Let's see where it leads. Okay, the past person had friends with benefits. They were dealing, like I said, your past person was a player, and they were dealing with other people while they were dealing with you. They just get around and don't take anything seriously. Looks like they don't want to be tied down. A lot of you can feel your spiritual energy getting more vibrant, and more good things coming your way. A lot of you can feel and understand and know that your ancestors and passed on loved ones are watching over you and protecting you. You feel that, you know it. Yeah, cards are saying that there is a potential with this new person. So it looks like you might just be friends for a while, and then you can do some laughing, and it starts to get to that level where you're probably opening up to each other, feeling comfortable. Yeah, this could be someone at work. Yeah, you could very well have somebody at your job site or any kind of place where you have an activity where you're doing some kind of work. Could even be a charity thing or whatever work you're out doing, wherever you go, someone there likes you. I mean, on a having romantic ideas about you. And your past person is way more sensitive than you might know. They kind of don't let any of their feelings show. Not very dramatically, anyway. They're a little bit staunch when it comes to emotions. But on the inside, they're very sensitive and easily hurt. Now, a lot of you may see someone already as your happiness. You may have seen this past person, or you did. You saw the last person as your happiness, that's for sure. Because you went crazy for them, and they weren't sincere. So I'm thinking that maybe this new person, that you might think that they're going to make you happy. I've got a good vibe today. I went riding on my e-bike yesterday for a little while. It's been so cold and crappy around here, but suddenly it became beautiful, and that was kind of fun. Not kind of fun, it was fun. All right, yeah, your past person, they just crave attention. They're an attention seeker. And not only attention do they seek temptation. They're always looking for that chance to get lucky. And then, in doing all this to you and to others, they sabotage the relationship. And then after they realize what they've done and they'd lost their sexy lover, they became very sad and panicky. Went into freak out mode. Because this person has a real big ego and they're an attention seeker and they entertain that ego. They got to keep that boosted up. They just love it. That means they're immature. They haven't grown to realize how they appear to other people. And they're jealous. There we go again. So it's the person in your energy that's jealous of you. And possibly there may be others jealous of you too, but this is the main person that we're dealing with right here. Person in your energy. They're all up in their head. They're feeling anxious. They're trying to come out of the Eight of Swords. They're fearful. They've been fearful. They don't want to be fearful anymore. They might have come up with a plan or some solution to their problem or problems. Yeah. They also may be getting a little help from their higher power, whether they're spiritual, religious, or whatever. Uh, they also have someone, ancestors, guardian angel, whatever, watching down on them. And they feel they're getting some sort of judgment anyway. I think they know they're going to have to raise up in spirit. They're going to have to become more attuned to uh, their higher power. Right now, they're fearful of that kind of adjustment. They could have people around them who are like trying to get them to go to church or see the errors of their ways or something like that, and they feel like they're being judged. And they, I don't know, have to get some more cards for this one. And you've discovered a secret about them. Yeah, at the beginning of the reading, it said they were hiding a huge secret, something they were very ashamed of, or they didn't want anybody to know about. And I think you may have uncovered that secret or some other secrets about this person. And also, the moon card in reverse often is my card of childhood trauma. So you may have discovered that this person had a bad childhood or childhood trauma. Or that could even be you, because this card is on your side. So you might not have had such a great childhood. Could have been abused, abandoned, or just any number of things, right, that happen to poor kids. We do know that, as soon as you're born into this world with your sweet, innocent mind, you're attacked by everybody else's crazy notions and ideas. And so you have to take on all this energy and ideas and learning from people around you that they don't know any better. They don't know what they're doing. So a poor kid doesn't really have a chance to get to know himself in most cases because they're being so heavily influenced by people who just haven't got it together either. You're born into an alcoholic family or you're a split family or just mean people, narcissistic parents, a kid has to take all that. And all children are innocent. We know that. So it's not a child's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's up to every individual to take a look at themselves and realize what's happened, forgive, and then move on. And if that's your case, that's powerful. Learn to live. Well, you figure it out. You learn how, then you learn how to live. How to follow the path you were supposed to follow. Anyway, you felt abandoned by this person. Or you may have learned that this person had been abandoned, the person, in their youth. But since they're a player, I get the feeling this card here, Five of Pentacles in reverse, you've pretty much figured out that they were dealing with somebody else on a personal, romantic, intimate, let's say, relationship with somebody else. That made you feel miserable, like you'd been deserted. So they want to come back. Looks like they want to give kind of a flirty, apology to you. This person is very nervous around you. They act immature around you. They can't help it. Their confidence level just goes out the window. Their head just starts spinning. Like I say, they panicked when they lost you. When it finally hit them, what they'd actually done and what had transpired, yeah, they went into panic mode. This person could have developed a codependency on you, or is codependent on others. Maybe even the person that they're with, that they're dealing with, they could be codependent on them too. But this person isn't self-assured. They feel like they need to find their happiness through someone else, or they need to be attached to someone else because they're a little bit insecure and possibly immature. Yeah, you suffered from this person. You know, it could have been this person's traumatic childhood that you suffered through. You had to kind of live their karma. They put you through hell. But you're coming out of that. You're discovering things, and with everything you discover about them and about yourself, you're recovering. You could have even gone through unnecessary guilt trip, heading in every direction in your mind. But if you're dealing with the player, there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. You know, those of you who haven't done it, you need to start pouring love into yourself. You're the Empress, but you're not. You're kind of burned out. Like I say, a lot of you would just like to run away. You're kind of burned out. You need to get a babysitter, or take a few days off, a vacation or something, and just pour some love into yourself. Because a lot of you are at your wit's end here. You've gone through a lot, and yeah, you need some self-love. That's basically it. Send those kids to grandma's or somewhere. Take a little time out, maybe stick your hands in the dirt, do a little gardening, get grounded. But relax. Looks like the worst is over. And you've got somebody new that's interested in you, so yeah. Work on yourself. Okay. If this person comes back, they're going to come back acting like a sheep. But then they're going to turn into they're going to get defensive. Yeah, it won't take much to trigger this person. Because right now they feel like everybody's against them. And so they want to come in, flirt, and maybe offer an insincere apology, but yeah, insincere apology. Just a light apology, but because they're not in good energy. They're in the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person could be out gossiping, because they're immature, so they're probably gossiping. They're being very spiteful. Yeah, they don't like it at all that you left them. They do not. This person they could be fighting with everyone, right? They think everybody's against them. They got the Seven of Wands over here, and the Queen of Swords in reverse right next to it. What they're doing is they're pissing everybody off. People are wondering, what is wrong with this person? They're not acting the way they used to act. Now they're spiteful, mean, quick-tempered, gossipy, all these bad, negative qualities coming out in this person. Oh, okay. You know, when you were suffering and going through sleepless nights, I think you were figuring out also how to move ahead with your life. Trying to figure out what would be the best moves for you. And you maybe even realized how important that your family was to you. Certain loved ones and people in your life. And you might have gone through notions of how you want to feel like you want to do better by them. And if you're giving, you know, you'd like to help people out. You want to give because you're good with money. You're competent with money. You're going to get some money. In fact, you're going to, if you're not already there, you may take on a position of leadership because of your competence. You're generous though, but you know how to save and take care of business. And like I say, family could mean a lot to you, and you could be at times a little over generous in that department. Yeah, you've got a really big heart, Libra. My goodness, you really do. You're looking at everything, basically, and you're wondering if love, if you know, you've been giving love to the right people. To me, it looks like here you should be giving love to yourself and possibly more to your family. Maybe not more to your family, but that's the people that you should really care about at this time. And I think that's what's happening here. You're trying to figure out who you should give your love to and how much love you really do have in your heart. This is a kind of a business-oriented mind you're coming into now, but you're still up in your emotions as well. You're still emotional over it, but you're trying to be logical. Like I say, you may be getting a promotion just because of how skilled you are, what you do. Wow. This person in your energy is just what I thought. I mean, they're being a real, I don't know, wouldn't know how to say it. Just acting out of character. Or maybe this was their real character all along and they're finally just dropping the mask and coming out. Because they are being mean to people. They're pushing people out of their life. And I get a feeling they feel that's what they need to do. They have a card here of they have been codependent, but yet it looks like now they might realize it about themselves. They might want to trying to strike out on their own. But they're doing it in a harsh manner. They're sending the signal that that their friends or old friends or acquaintances, people are involved with, they don't matter that much. They're fighting with people, not just with you, but people in their environment, out of character, being mean. Wow. Oh, okay. They could be drinking, partying. They're trying to, They're in torment and they're trying to ease their pain. It's not just you that's tormenting them. Their whole situation that they're in has become, a point of aggression for this person. It's like they've been hiding how they felt about all these people and all this situation for a long time. And now all of a sudden and you could have been the catalyst for all this. The cork, when you left or the situation separated, the cork just flew out of the bottle for this person. Now they're drinking, they're partying, they're being, looks like they're being irresponsible actually. Trying to forget their cares and woes by drinking and, partying. So, yeah, okay, this really looks good now. You're coming out of almost what looks like a depression of some sort. Well, a lot of you couldn't even take care of yourself. You became the Empress in reverse. Just beside yourself. Lost your energy. Lost your drive. And then, but for those of you who started pouring love into yourself, regenerating, like I was talking to you about, things look better. You're raising your vibe. You're becoming a king or a queen. You're actually an empress. You could be an empress, but you're not revitalized enough yet to get it all completely back, if you know what I mean. But you got the Ten of Cups in your future. Because of these sound decisions that you're going to be making, or maybe the raise that you're having, could be this new person that's looking at you at work. Will bring this Ten of Cups to you, but that's marriage, life, a good lifestyle. Not necessarily filthy rich, but abundant in the things people need to be abundant in, like love. Yeah, it looks good for you, Libra. It really does. This person over here is going through karma. That's what that Judgment card's all about for them. And a lot of it has to do because they've been so codependent. They've used people. Yeah, they use people. But, could be like a gold digger. But they're not getting along so well now. Fighting with the world. Oh, yeah. You've thought a lot about what this person did to you. They could have actually stolen something from you. Something physical, money, your car, your home. They could have stolen your family jewels. I don't know. Or they just stole your time, your love, your emotions. But they lied. And you're still contemplating about that, about what went down. Because that's why you're still not in your complete Empress energy. But you will be. You're going to be. Yeah. You're going to get it back because you got the Ten of Cups here. So feel positive. Now this person over here, they're just turning their world upside down. They're making all the wrong moves. They're stuck. They're not moving ahead. They might have it in their mind that they're going to get out and they're going to do all this stuff, but they can't. They're stuck. I don't think they're getting the help or they're having the encouragement from their friends anymore or anything like this. I feel like this person is almost on a solitary course. They're alone. They're trying to get through this alone because they're pushing everybody away. Evil-tempered. They've snapped. Like I said, the cork just flew out of the bottle for this person. And wow. Yeah, they're actually pining over a loss, what they're losing. They have been invested in different areas. One of those areas was with you. They feel that as a heavy loss. And they feel it as a heavy loss with these people that are leaving their side. They're losing respect for this person in your energy, these people are, because they're showing their true colors, which is jealousy and bitterness and just meanness, basically. And now they're wondering, they're realizing that, this investment, the investments they've made aren't paying off. It's like they're watching it's like their life is just, right now, it's just one big tower. Although I don't have a tower card here, but that's what it looks like. They've kind of mentally, come unglued. And they're depressed. They're drinking, they're depressed, they're feeling like everything they've invested in has gone down the drain. And they're lashing out. You're healing from massive confusion. Yeah, you were seriously confused. This person painted pictures for you, created illusions, told stories. You didn't know what was right, what was wrong, but then you discovered the secret. Or the secrets, maybe not the main one. This person still could be hiding that one secret that they just don't want anybody to ever know. But you realize it. You were confused. They had you almost delusional here. And you're coming out of that. You're heading for that 10 of Cups because you're waking up. Yeah, that'd be a good term to use. You're waking up to the scenario. You're waking up to what's going down. You're waking up to what you need to do to healthily, is that a word even? To be healthy and move ahead. And I really like this pocket of security right here on your side, where you're getting it all back and you're going to be happy. You're going to be real happy. A lot of you feel like, this person really got over on you. They made you feel a little embarrassed, a little foolish at some point here. Because you let them get away with murder. A lot of you just stood by while this person was stealing your love. You wanted to win. You wanted to secure this relationship, make it secure. You were the glue that was binding it together. But they were so deceitful. Now you feel, a little embarrassed that you even went there with this person. Or you let them get away with what you let them get away with. Okay, this person wants a grounded relationship. They kind of think that whether they know about twin flames or not, they feel that kind of energy with you. They've got the Four of Wands. They're stuck. Their world card's upside down, but the Four of Wands here is that's what they want. If they could get unstuck, they think they'd be able to find this secure foundation, you know, make a committed relationship to somebody and build and have fun, and they still see, you know, a future ahead, and they like the chemistry, you know. This person, as mean and stubborn, egotistical as they are, I think they feel like they've got time invested into you, money, whatever. They feel like they've invested into you, and by God, they're going to get you back by hook or by crook. That's what these cards look like on their side. They still feel that, you know, you're a good investment if they can just keep their hooks in you. Yeah, they've come up with a plan, a lot of them. Yes, they have. They've done a lot of thinking about it. They might even have curbed their evil ways for a while they were coming up with this plan. They're desperate. They panicked when you left, remember? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of you feel like this person brought the devil right into your world. Yeah, you feel like this person is a devil. They confused you so much that you were chained to them. You became possibly codependent to them, on them. They had you locked in a trap. If they love bombed you, that's possibly how they hooked you in the first place. Then they started feeding you full of all their devilish lies to keep you trapped, keep you chained to them. Well, all along they were playing the field. You're waking up to that. That was the illusion that you were under. Now you're like going, man, this person was bad energy. Yeah, the devil card. The devil card. That's what they did to you. They had you almost mesmerized. This person might be really good at mind manipulation. They could have even tried to get you on drugs or drink heavily with them or something. Something that they're chained to, and they wanted you to be there too, so that they could, you know, have a drinking buddy or just anything. They could have had you chained to them sexually, or they could have been chained to you sexually. Or this person just could, you might have discovered that this person has a sex addiction, and that's why they're always running around. Could be any of those things. But you're moving on. You've learned. Yeah. You're a little bit embarrassed. You're a little bit ashamed. You're a little bit pissed off at yourself. You feel like maybe you've let yourself down. But you're moving on. You're not going to stay in this emotional battlefield or this, you know, troubled waters. You're moving into a more serene, you got the Six of Swords here. You might be escaping these swords, this pain. Probably taking a little bit of it with you still, but you could be moving away from all this physically or just emotionally. But whatever the case may be, you're heading out of troubled waters into a more smooth and better direction. More comfortable, more calm. This person panicked when you left, and then they started to finally figure out that you're spiritually connected. That's the way they feel anyway. This came about during their hour of judgment. Yeah, this person could have gone through kind of a dark night of the soul, or really, really went deep. But it didn't work, it looks like. But they may be coming out of this meanness, and we'll just call it meanness, cranky and rude to everybody, because they're coming into a more positive mindset. Like I say, they've got the Four Wands over here, and they might be changing slightly. It's crazy, but because of how how much negative energy that they were pouring out, they're still keeping a positive mind, or they're starting to be more positive. They probably know they have to in order to even think about moving in your direction. Yeah, I believe they're trying to manifest you back. But they're also trying, they know what you need and what they like and how it has to be. I just can't tell you if they're really doing it or not, or just pretending. Yeah, I think they've had some basic insight here, because they don't believe you're ever going to forgive the mess that they've made. They want you to. So they've done a lot of self-realization. Boy, they got real ornery while they were doing it. Yeah, they just can't take being away from you any longer. They think they're at their breaking point here. But like I say, it looks like they might have formulated some kind of a plan, or some realization anyway. Come into a realization, yeah. If they haven't been in contact with you, you haven't been communicating with them, they don't want you to hate them because they ghosted you. They know you didn't deserve it. They want to tell you that you didn't deserve it. Yeah, this person really feels like you hate them. And it looks like you have good reason to feel negative about them. This card says you could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it could be any sign. I don't hold much with the signs because I got every single one of them here in the zodiac here, all over the place. So energy's everywhere, all signs. Yeah, like I say, this person could have problems with addiction. They might even have tried to attract you into their lifestyle. Could even be gambling. Could be even one of them. But they're struggling financially, it looks like. So the financial situation could be very dire over there on their side. But you're looking good. You got the Ten of Cups there. It looks like you're breaking away from the devil and you're moving into smoother waters. That's the Libra saga for right now, anyway. Thanks for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow. Peace and love to you, Libras.